Hello students and welcome to another interesting lecture of cell biology. Today we will study plasma membrane. Plasma membrane surround the cell. It forms the boundary of the cell. Another names which are used for plasma membrane are cell membrane and plasma lemma. The plasma membrane is mainly composed of two ingredients. The first one is lipid. The lipids in plasma membrane is of two types, mainly phospholipid, and the second one is glycolipid. Phospholipid is the main type of lipid found in the plasma membrane. In this, lipid is bound with phosphate group. And the second one is glycolipid. Glycolipid is the carbohydrates, mainly oligosaccharide, bound with lipids. Glycolipids are mainly found on the outside of the cell, on the outer leaflet of plasma membrane. The second main component present in the plasma membrane is protein. And there are mainly three types of protein found in plasma membrane. The first type is extrinsic protein. Extrinsic proteins are those proteins which can be easily detached from the plasma membrane. The second one is intrinsic protein. Intrinsic proteins are not easily separable. And the second one is called transmembrane protein. These are also called channel protein, and the transmembrane protein has faces on both sides, outer leaflet and inner leaflet of the plasma membrane. And the next is the different type of model which describe the structure of plasma membrane. The first model and the oldest model which tell us about the structure of plasma membrane is lipid model. According to lipid model, the plasma membrane is formed of lipid only, and this model is given by scientist Overton. And the second model is unit membrane model. Unit membrane model is given by Robertson. According to this model, there is a bilayer of lipid and it is sandwiched by two layers of protein. That is, there is a layer of protein, then bilayer of lipid, and then a layer of protein. Okay, and the next model, which is also very important, and it is the most accepted model of the plasma membrane, this is fluid mosaic model. Fluid mosaic model is given by scientists Singer and Nicholson. Okay guys, now here is the structure of plasma membrane. I will describe the structure with the help of the diagram. As you can see in the diagram, there is the bilayer of lipid. This bilayer is of phospholipid. And in this bilayer, in between of this bilayer, there is extrinsic protein. Extrinsic protein easily separable. Intrinsic protein, as it is completely embedded between lipid bilayer, it cannot be easily detached. And this is transmembrane protein. These phospholipid bilayers, the molecules of the phospholipid, these are hydrophilic on outside, that is, they have hydrophilic head, and the interior is hydrophobic. So the plasma membrane's exterior is hydrophilic and the exterior is hydrophobic. That is, the inside hates water and the outside of the plasma membrane loves water. And this is the detailed structure of phospholipid molecule. As you can see, it is the hydrophilic head of phospholipid molecule, and these two are hydrophobic tails. These hydrophobic tails go away from water, and this hydrophilic head goes toward the water. Okay, so the the plasma membrane is selectively permeable in nature. That is, it select what will pass, what will go through it. It will select, and it is quasi-fluid. It is semi-fluid in nature. And the plasma membrane, the transport through the plasma membrane which can occur is also passive and active. That is, the substance can pass the plasma membrane without using ATP and by using ATP. If the transport is occurring without using ATP, it is known as passive transport. Passive transport, it is of two types. Number 1, diffusion, and number 2 is facilitated diffusion. In future, I will make lectures in which I will describe this in detail: diffusion, facilitated diffusion. And if the substance is crossing plasma membrane by using ATP, by using energy, then this type of transport is called active transport. The main difference which I want to tell you about diffusion, facilitated diffusion and active transport is this, that the diffusion is occurring through the phospholipid bilayer, and in facilitated diffusion and active transport, protein molecules are used. Thank you. I hope you like this lecture. Please give a thumbs up, comment and share if you like. If you don't, then also comment and tell me what you want to see, what you want to study in future, and I will make videos accordingly. Thank you.